In this video, we are going to be looking at sets in Python. So sets are unordered, mutable collection of unique items. So let's look at sets in action. So you represent them with curly braces like this. So let's look at our items. So I can have set of colors, red, blue, I can have green, I can have red again, I can have orange. So let me leave it this way for now. So I can give it a variable like colors. So now I can print colors. So print colors. So I print colors now. So see what we have: green, blue, orange, red. So what did you notice? First of all, you will notice that this was not printed in any particular order. That is green first, followed by blue. If you print again, you get another order. So they are unordered. And what else did you notice? We have red twice here, but it's appearing only once. So they are unordered and they don't take duplicates. That is, if you have duplicate values, only one will be printed here. So they are unordered, you cannot access them like this, like we do in lists and tuples. So it's going to throw an error. So they are unordered. You cannot access them by their index. So, well, we can modify them just like we do in lists. So I can add to this set. So for example, I want to add, let's say I want to add black. So I can print colors. So let me print colors. So you can see black is now added in a random manner. So you can also remove colors.remove. I can remove this black that I just added or any other item. So if I remove black, so we do not have black here any longer. So I can also remove probably blue, one of the ones that we have already, and then we still have black. So you can see I've removed blue now. So what else can we do? So there's also a method called discard. So let's say I want to discard blue. Okay, so I've removed blue already, so it doesn't exist again. So let me discard red. So see what we have now. So orange, green, and black. So, but what is the difference between discard and remove? So for remove, let's say for example, we try to remove indigo. This is going to throw an error. Look at this. We're going to get a key error because colors.remove key error indigo, because indigo is not existing among our sets. But if you do that with, let me change this back to blue, and then let's give this back indigo. So if you remove blue now, it will work because it's among the set. But for discard, if you try to remove indigo, it still works. Even though indigo is not present in this set, it still works. So that is the difference between remove and discard. So you can see they remove an element from a set if it is a member. So unlike set, the remove discard method does not raise an exception. So it doesn't raise an error even though the item does not exist. It's going to print anyway. So that's the major difference. So we also have the pop. So it removes a random item. So the pop, it just removes a random item. So what item has it removed? So you removed the random item, probably removed green. Okay, so green is still here, probably removed black. So it just pops out a random item. So what else do we have? So we also have this kind of method that we have in list. So we can add a couple of items like probably, okay, so what colors don't we have yet? So I can add gray, can also add indigo. So if I print this now, let's see what we have. So we have indigo, we have gray. So we've updated this with a list. So you can update a set with a list. So you can add any number. So finally, I can clear. You can clear this, and then if you print colors now, we get an empty set. Beautiful. So now we have an empty set. So let me clear this out. So actually, these are the basics of set. But what makes set to stand out? I'm going to show you now. So let's look at a list, or sorry, a set of numbers. So you can have numbers. So I can give them 1, 2, we can have 6, we can have 5, we can have 2 again. So let's just have this for now. So let me add one more. So I can print numbers. So see this 1, 2, 5, 6, 9. So 2 is printed only once, and now you know why. So we have these mathematical operations that we can do with sets, which makes it a very unique data type. So there's something else you should see. This is another way you can create a set. For example, you have a list of items like this, and probably they are a very long one, and you just want to get the unique values. Okay, so there's something you can do. So you can set numbers. Look at this, and then we can give it a variable like first set. So if I print first set now, look at this. So we still have our results, right? So we converted this to a set. You can also call it typecasting. So we have created our first set. I want us to create another set for what we are intending to do. So let me have, so in this set we can have 9, we can have 12, we can have 5. Okay, so we can print second set now. So we have 9, 12, 5. So let's look at some of these mathematical operations in action. So for example, I can get something like this. So why did I print like that? So I can say first set. I can get all that we have in the first set and in the second set. So if I print this, so let me clear this out. So if I print this, so you can see what we have in the first. So let me take this out. So you can see what we have in the first and the second set. 1, 2, 5, 6, 9, 12. So everything that we have in the first and the second set. So we can also look at something. We can look at what we have that is common to both. So you do first set and second set. So we can see what is common to both. So you can see 9 and 5, because 9 and 5 is in the second set, and here too we have 9 and 5. So 9 and 5 is common to both. That's why we have it here. So we can also print. So look at another operation that we can do. We can look at the difference. So we can look at the difference. So let's see the difference. So 1, 2, 6. What does it mean? What is in the first set but not in this second set right here? So we have 1, 2, 6, but so we have 1, 2, 6. You can see it, and it is not in this second set. I believe you get that. 1, 2, 6 is in the first set, but it is not in the second set. So finally, we can look at the symmetric difference. So you use a caret, and then we have a second set. So when you print this, so we are getting what is in the first set and the second set, but not in both. So if you print this, we have 1, 2, 6, 12. So what is present in the first set and second set, but not common to both. But same thing, if you look at this difference, also I want to show you something. For this difference, you could also have it like this: second set, first set. So it means that you are going to see what is in the second set and not in the first set. So if I print this, so you can see it here. So we have 12 in the second set, but not in the first set. You can see it right here. So those are the basics of sets in Python.